What did you not know about sex until you lost your V-card? It pains me to write this, I didn't know Magnum condoms were for larger penises, so I got some BC. The gold and black on the box looked cool. Literally was like a plastic grocery bag holding a baguette. Years ago I worked as security at a local theme park. I noticed a car hanging around in the employee parking lot that shouldn't have still been there after closing. When I drove up and knocked on the fogged-up window, they rolled it down to talk to me. The smell that emerged from the open window was very strong. I told the two very embarrassed girls in the car that wasn't the place and they needed to move along. When they came through the security post to go to work the next few days, they wouldn't look me in the eye. Not me, but my friend thought the vagina was on the front. He came out and was shocked it was on the bottom. One of my ex thought I farted during the act, but it was a chest fart. She looked at me confused and we slightly laughed at it off. After 2 minutes another came and she pushed me back saying, "Are you serious? 1, I can understand, but 2, you're disgusting." I then explained to her that it was chest farts and we laughed so much. It was actually a pretty funny moment. Butthole visibility during doggy style. Porn did not prepare me for it. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't a negative realization. I just remember thinking, wow, that's just her entire butthole, and I got self-conscious about where to look and if I was staring at it too long. I brought it up afterwards by asking, "Is it weird that I can just see your butthole?" To which she replied, "I mean, it wasn't until you said something. Unexpected eye contact, don't bring it up." Lasting too long is just as much of an issue as blowing your load quickly. Both physically and mentally, especially with a partner that doesn't/won't understand. I didn't realize how fast a girl could make me feel like a hot dog in the microwave after 30 seconds. That he hit the G-spot. Just that whole feeling in general. I stopped him because I thought I had to pee. I was wrong and baffled. Thought vags were like stiff-ribbed cartilaginous pipes, based on those sex ed cross-section diagrams. I'm a guy and I was afraid it would hurt me. She was gentle and I was elated to be wrong. How guys can get anxious and not come for hours. It was fine by me, but it was a new experience for sure. How awkward some situations are. Have had some of the best sex with people I wasn't at first really attracted to, and vice versa. Bad chemistry with an attractive partner is not great sex, hard lesson to learn. How far down the pussy actually is. It was one thing to finally get my hand down her pants, but then I had to do some insane contortionist shit to get to the good part. It was dark. We were in the back seat of a car. Can't exactly stop and ask for directions. I totally didn't realize that cum would leak after it. What I thought happened to it, but I remember walking home after one of my first times and everything just started running down my leg. Nobody tells you this and the movies completely bypass it. I actually didn't even find out until an embarrassing number of years after losing my virginity, but that condoms aren't supposed to hurt. Not the way they hurt me anyways. Surprise, you have a latex allergy. Pussy can spasm strongly enough to let my dick feel the squeeze. And enthusiasm is like 90% of the fun since I had no clue what I was doing but had a blast. It wasn't a virginity situation, but my late wife was never aware of multiple orgasms. I was 10 years older than her and she was not a virgin when we first dated. Poor girl had thought one shot and party over. I taught her about the G-spot, that orgasms via penis is rare and other ways to have fun. I miss her every day and not because of sex, we were together 22 years and she was my friend. Sorry, didn't mean to turn this into a downer. That women fake orgasms. Got that little gem on my first try. To be fair, we both had no idea what we were doing in terms of bringing each other to climax, and I think she did her best to do what she thought she was supposed to, which was make loud noises, saying something cheesy like, "Goodbye world," and then collapsing on top of me, though in a very dramatic fashion. Kinda instantly knew nothing really happened. I was so innocent, at 19, that I thought men had 2 ball sacks. Like that, balls were literally 2 separate balls, not 2 balls in one sack. I asked that poor guy, "What's wrong with you?" and he, being honestly a great dude, just laughed and asked me what I thought was wrong. This moment brought to you by the Catholic school system. Masturbated for a decade and performed Kegels twice a week. I only lasted 6 seconds as soon as my penis went into vagina. Nothing can prepare a guy for his first time. To be honest, very little surprised me. Except for the smell of the other person. I had heard about people appreciating another person's scent before, but until then, the only times I had smelled another person was when I really did not want to be smelling them, and could do so about a mile away, so it always had a negative connotation for me. But dear God, that smell is good. How addictive it is. My ex and I lost it to each other. We were fooling around a lot with hand jobs, touching and oral for 3 months. Then we did it and it was amazing for both of us. I didn't last long the first time, but we did it more. And more. That technically women can rape men. Woke up to a girl straddling me and literally in the middle of the act. At first it was like a dream becoming reality. Later, it just felt wrong and awful and really unfortunate. That porn gets nothing right. I tried getting my girlfriend in different positions that I had seen in porn and neither of us were enjoying it. Once I realized that it was all about being in a rhythm with one another, it turned out to be amazing.